Trauma decontextualized in a person over time can look like personality. Trauma decontextualized in a family over time can look like family traits. And trauma decontextualized in a people over time can look like culture. In these harmful systems that historically have been and still are, people of color often don't perceive the world to be a safe place, and for good reason. If we look at how this manifests in the mind and the body, you have researchers such as like Monica Williams, who are really looking into this and beginning to show that racial trauma symptoms are not too different from those associated with PTSD. And since we're looking at MDMA to treat PTSD, there's almost like a direct line in some ways to beginning to take a look at supporting people of color with psychedelic or MDMA-assisted therapy with racial trauma. And so, if you look at some of the, if you look at the symptomology, you see internalized oppression, internalized racism, and with PTSD, this often shows up as like negative thoughts about self or others in the world, or similar to PTSD, you have lack of safety in many settings or environments. There's hypervigilance and suspicion. You have the low self-esteem often, and the hopelessness. And you even have the dissociation and avoidance, as well as the emotional dysregulation. In the same way that we wouldn't expect a veteran to heal if they're in therapy, but returning every day to the battlefield, it's important that we're bringing a new lens for working with folks. When like a BIPOC client, right, who's in therapy but still experiencing daily race-based trauma in their environment, since they're returning to daily encounters with unjust structures and systems.